This. Guys. I have spoken to attorneys. They concur. You have conducted a breach of contract. Yeah, they're fucking messing with my shit. Keep in mind, I'm still recording. Still recording. Still recording. Still recording. Yes. Well, look at this. Look at this. It's not letting me click yes. That's interesting. That's interesting. It's literally not letting me click yes. That's interesting. But if I don't click yes, they absolutely cannot really do the actual processing. And most likely it'll go to an automated system. But it won't let me click yes. Check it out. Check it out. And we've got it on video here too. We've got it all on video. We've been recording this entire time. So yeah. And it won't let me finish it either. It won't let me finish it. We're recording, by the way. We're recording 20 minutes. I'll take this thing. I'll cut it up into fucking 10-minute segments and upload it to YouTube if I have to. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Trust and believe that this will get fucking this will happen. I am recording it right now. I'm taking it to attorneys as soon as I can. As soon as I can, I'm taking it to my attorneys. It is going to happen. The guy who's doing this is going to get fired. He's going to get fired forever. I want his SSI number. I want everything. I want everything about this guy. I want him to never be employed by the fucking cyber whatever again, ever again, because he is literally a terrorist. He is literally a fucking terrorist. He is literally a fucking terrorist. So yeah. Definitely want this guy to be fired 1,000,000 times over because he needs to be. He needs to be for the betterment of fucking society. I swear to God, this guy is the worst possible person. And watch. Now I've submitted it to an appeal, but they're gonna come back within minutes. I'm gonna literally keep the camera rolling because I know that it's not gonna take but 2 minutes for them to come back with a review. Watch, it's automated. It's automated. We're gonna keep the camera rolling. I guarantee you I'm about to have guarantee you they're about to actually uphold the appeal. They're about to uphold the appeal. Watch. Even though absolutely 100% unequivocally they have let me allow no contextual information, or they did allow me to let contextual information. Like I gave context for what I was saying. They will guaranteed 100% still silence me. Why? Because they absolutely try to silence me every step of the way, guys. Every step of the way. That's why we're gonna fucking be suing them. That's why we're going to court. That's why I'm about to be a millionaire over fucking night. So it's all right. I mean, I don't really want to fucking go to court. Like, I could use the money won't hurt me, but honestly, shit, you know? What else am I supposed to do? This has been a full year of this. My channel struggles because I can't fucking put my stuff on my page. That's at least fucking $2,000 I'm sacrificing a year because of this type of stiflement. So if I wanted to actually report losses, there you go. Considering I have to pay taxes on anything I make anyway. But hey, you know, that's all I'm saying. You know, Facebook has literally taken my ability to actually promote my own YouTube channel as well whenever they do this. And it's getting to the point where it's been a full year of it and it needs to stop. And honestly, I think any attorney that doesn't take my case or wouldn't take my case would be absolutely stupid not to do so. Why? Because it's $1 billion company. They know they've been in the wrong at least 4 to 5 times, which means I have 4 to 5 suits. And let's put that into context with all the people that I could actually add a class action suit with. I'm just saying, man, this is going to be an interesting ride. Going to be a really interesting ride. Let's keep looking at the, let's look at my oversight board user appeal, though. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. We're going to go and we're going to add another, we're going to go to my Facebook channel. Pretty sure Pretty sure they're gonna still say they upheld it almost instantly before I even fucking posted anything, before I even go into there. Watch. Guarantee you it's gonna say yep. Within minutes, guys. I didn't even have to stop the record. Within minutes, we've already got a ruling. And honestly, it's, yeah. They're gonna say, they're gonna say that they actually uphold it and that my, ceases to be in terms. And the fact that I can predict what they are going to do only adds to my case. Why? Because I absolutely have had to deal with this for a full year. So much so that it's become predictable the way they act. So yeah, we are definitely... Okay, you can appeal to make... Okay, appeal the content. Watch. It's gonna take them all of 2 minutes to actually go through what I wrote. And then try to actually look at the actual context of the way things have been said. Oh, and I'd also further add that they actually took away some of the fucking other comments that were supporting my claim. But I've actually got screenshots of those before they did it, because I was actually taking screenshots after every comment I was making. So they didn't do very well there. But I digress. Like I said, it's going to be a really interesting court case. We are definitely going to have some fun here because, yeah, I think it's going to be worth it. I think it's totally worth it. I think that with Twitter being, what it is and how messy that shit is, like, it's fucking messy. Honestly, yeah, it's bad. And it doesn't need to be. I've raised awareness to several people who literally fucking hurt their company, but also I've raised awareness about their company, which also adds to the agenda that they have against me, which, yeah, there you go. There's motive right there for why they would censor me, because I've said that I've been fucking blocked on Facebook 12 times, and I've said it within the past 5 days. So yeah, it was only a matter of time before they actually used that against me and tried to actually attack me through it. But that's okay. We'll pretend that that's not the reason why any of this is happening. That's okay. It's okay, Facebook. We're gonna go see... in court. We're going to see in court. I know how this works. I know how you guys are going to do me. I already know you're going to do me wrong. That's all you ever do. That is all you ever do. Like, I already know you're going to do me wrong. That's how bad it is. And keep in mind, I cannot go back to my Facebook profile. Look at this. I cannot go back to my Facebook profile. They are literally not letting me back onto my Facebook profile. In fact, the link to get back to my Facebook profile is so big that the only way to actually get there is to actually type in Facebook just to get to my Facebook page. And that's just fucking wow. That is just wow, guys. Just fucking wow. That just goes to show they absolutely have a problem with me on this site. And there's a clear act of discrimination against me on this site. And I'm actually going to have to go out and say, look, it's actually par of the course for a lot of people who don't fucking wear the uniform. That's just all it is. If you're not fucking liberal, 120 fucking %, and you don't wear that uniform, or you're not a feminist, or you are not, like, this and that. If you say, like, dude, there's going to be a bazillion people blocked from Facebook for just supporting Johnny Depp because the feminist movement does not tolerate that shit. A man being in the wrong is like the only thing they know. Okay? A man being a victim isn't possible in a woman's world, which is where the feminist mindset lives. So, like, it's just, like, I can see it happening to a bazillion people. And me being the stance that I already had before this trial even happened, more reason to discriminate. More reason to discriminate. And keep in mind that on the stand, I would nowhere near be as emotional. So, Facebook, if you think, oh, we'll get him for emotionality, guess what? I can just as easily calm the fuck down. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. Let's have fun with that. You're fucking with the wrong one. I keep giving these fucker chances. I really don't need to give these fuckers any more chances. I need to just go to court against them. I'm not going to wait on them. I'm fucking done. I'm done. I've made my decision. I'm going to court against them. It's time to join whatever class action lawsuits are out there, and I'm sure there's a few of them. So, anyway, that's today's video. That's today's videos. I got banned, and, yeah, they're going to uphold the decision. Guaranteed. 137% guaranteed. They're going to hold the decision. And why? Because I'm not a liberal. I'm not a liberal. So my context doesn't have any meaning. For me, context doesn't exist because I'm not a liberal. They only contextualize someone of the liberal fucking mindset. Now, I've clearly stated that divulging information or threatening to divulge information in the way that I have was in no way against community guidelines, and it is not an incite of violence. But hey, man. Hey, you know, what can I say? If you're trying to fucking make people aware of the corruption in a town, then they will most likely fucking try to censor you. That is where we are. That is where we are in today's society. This is the 1984 Orwellian bullshit that you can expect from Facebook in the future. This is why Meta is losing 26,000% of their stock every fucking minute. This is why. You have a problem, Facebook? That's your problem. Your problem is you hired an overly exaggerated liberal fan base for your fucking communal... All these people were trained in Ivy League schools that have high liberal expectations. I'm not saying that liberals are just like the detriment of society. I've met a lot of good fucking people who are liberals. But the people running the show have one agenda and one agenda only. And that is to silence you. If you do not like what they say, or they don't like what you say, you are silenced. And if you don't like what they say, you are silenced. Silence! Like I said, it's 1984. Get ready, get those bolts out, get those metal sheets. Just start bolting your mouth shut because that's exactly what Facebook wants you to do. I'm still waiting for that oversight board commission, by the way. What? Look at that. It's amazing they're actually taking their time this time. Usually I get a response right away. As soon as I click this video, they'll uphold it. Watch. Watch. But trust me when I say it's not going to matter because I'm going to screenshot it and I'm going to record it again as soon as I upload this video. So, you guys are fucking with the wrong one this time. Today, you're fucking with the wrong one. Best believe you're fucking with the wrong one today. When I see you in court, it's going to be a beautiful fucking day for me. And honestly, a beautiful day for the rest of America as well. Because it needs to happen. I'm going to literally look and scour through every forum you guys have. I'm going to look at everyone who is wrongfully banned. I'm gonna cherry pick. Don't be wrong. You kind of have to with things like this. Otherwise, the legitimacy of the entire trial would be at stake, you know? But I'll tell you right now that if this person wasn't wrong, they're gonna be asked, you want to join this suit? It's worth $250 million. Maybe more if we can get more people on it. And you know what's gonna happen? Facebook, little by little, all the people you've decided to alienate from society, all the fucking voices that you've taken away, they're all going to start piling in. And if you don't believe me, why don't you ask General Electric? Why don't you do that? Truth always comes out, Facebook. You can't fucking hide it forever. We're still recording, by the way. That's amazing. They're taking their time this time. Literally, this is the first time they're taking their time. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to say with such certainty that they would actually fucking be done within 2 seconds. But literally, I mean, like I said, if you look at the long list of bans that I've had throughout my... I've posted every one on Twitter. I've posted every one on Instagram. Every time I've been banned, I've posted it on Twitter and Instagram. Go and scan my history. Scan my history. Now, some of them were valid. And those ones I didn't bitch about. I just said, hey, I'm banned because meh. But on the ones where Facebook knowingly took something out of context, like for instance the last one I had, where they literally and knowingly took a voice, took a literal fucking part. Well, they actually did it twice. They took a semi-movie quote and decided to say that was terrorism and domestic terrorism. They not only fucking tried to use like Hollywood domestic terrorism as a real fucking domestic terrorism, like actual Hollywood shit, like a terrorist organization in a movie that wasn't real. And they tried to actually claim that I was a part of it. This is how fucked up they are. Then they tried to, and I have fucking screenshots of them actually trying to actually suppress the video of me getting literally banned and what the reason was for. I have actual video of that on my YouTube channel to this very fucking day. You can go look it up. I actually asked YouTube to look at that and say, look, the only people who are in this are actually the criminals who suppressed it. And as soon as I said that, they looked at the video footage and like, oh, wow, yeah. And they put it back up. That's the first case that Facebook blocked me on where I could have sued. But I said, you know what? We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. It's all good. So number 2 comes around. I'm in a Vice City prick posting. If you guys have ever heard of Grand Theft Auto Vice City, you know it's a video game. You know there's a band on there called Love Fist. And you know that the commercials on there are kind of heinous. I quoted a commercial under that page, under how Love Fist was the greatest band ever. I did it as an appreciation for the lyrics of one of the fucking commercials in the game for that band. They banned it. Now, Facebook was double time wrong for this. Why? Because Facebook themselves hold a license for Grand Theft Auto Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3 because they're making a VR edition of Grand Theft Auto Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3. So they knew the context under which that was stated. And they also knew that because they knew the context under which it was stated, it was not a legitimate threat of violence. And in doing so, they still blocked it and suppressed my ability to appeal that content. And I have video footage of that too. So if you guys don't want to believe that there is clearly a bias against anyone and everyone who isn't liberal, I have literally a whole list of people literally outright admitting that they are racist for 2 seconds. I literally have known someone to say to me on Facebook, may I be racist for a few seconds? This is the whitest shit ever. Guess what? They posted that and it stayed there. It fucking stayed there. Guess what? When I said in response, says a totally group of Caucasian motherfuckers, I got banned. Keep in mind, we still live in a day and age where Caucasian is a valid word used on your driver's test, for fuck's sake. Used on your application for a fucking government-issued ID, for fuck's sake. They had not changed that law yet, either. And I was actually unaware of the racist indignations. But did any of that matter to Facebook? No. Because the people who suppressed me, and the people who said the things that were wrong, just like, when I responded to them, the people who said things that were wrong were liberal. And keep in mind, I still have video footage and pictures of each and every instance where this has happened. The ones where I'm at fault, I don't make a lot of fuss over. Yeah, I say some outlandish shit from time to time. Everyone slips up. If I get a ban for that, oh well. I have no problem